I just saw Nintendo's conference, I was blown away. Holy shit. I was expecting a lot of the stuff they announced, but they did a pretty damn good job doing it. The first thing they announced was Pikmin 3, and I fucking love Pikmin. Pikmin is the shit. I mean, yeah, I knew they were gonna announce it, but the way they did it was awesome. At the beginning, they had, like, a clip of Shigeru Miyamoto. He was, like, getting dressed and shit, and, like, Pikmin were, like, in his suit and stuff. And later, he pulled, like, a Pikmin plushie out of his front pocket. And then he, like, pretended to throw it and stuff. Anyway, and then the next thing they did was they announced a couple titles. Like, they said a big thing they were trying to do was third-party support. And they're trying to go back toward the hardcore audience, which is really what they needed to do. They got a lot of support from WB and Ubisoft, and Ubisoft's going to be releasing Assassin's Creed 3 on the console. They're going to release Rayman Legends on it, which I believe is going to be exclusive to, I'm not sure. And Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be ported to that. That's going to be cool. And a bunch of other companies like THQ, which we've known about Darksiders 2 for a while, is going to be coming to it, and they showed like a small fraction of gameplay of it. And also, I don't know if this had been announced before or not, but Mass Effect 3 is going to be ported to the Wii U, which is pretty fucking cool. And seeing as its hardware is around the time of higher-end 2009 PCs, it should be pretty good. And one thing that I was excited about was one thing that just made me laugh my fucking ass off for like 5 minutes. Reggie acknowledged the "my body is ready" meme. He acknowledged it on stage. He said, while he was announcing We Fit You, he was like, "Oh yeah, last year, I know y'all were laughing. Because guess what? This year, truly, my body is ready." I couldn't stop laughing. I was just laughing my fucking ass off the entire time. I was actually thinking before E3 started, you know what, Reggie needs to acknowledge that because it's become such a meme. And I was just laughing so hard when it actually happened. I was watching it on Spike TV in my living room, and some of the other titles that they announced for it were it's going to get a port of Ninja Gaiden 3, which is pretty cool. It's also getting Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which I love Tekken. I'm not that good at it, but I fucking love Tekken. And I mean, Pikmin 3 and Rayman Legends alone were going to give me a reason to buy a Wii U, but now I have a lot more. And from the little bit of ZombiU that I saw, I'm guessing it had that one advert they put out a couple days ago. The writing was so bad that it was good. The guy with the zombie boss, I'm guessing that was ZombiU. And ZombiU looks, from what I see, it looks really interesting. And Ubisoft kicks ass at making games, so I'm pretty excited for ZombiU because it looks really cool, and I love zombie killing games. And I like the new take they're doing on it with the whole scanner thing and the fact that it's legitimately a zombie game. Like, literally one bite and you're fucked. So I'm interested in that. I'm really interested in that. So there's a decent amount of titles that I will probably pick up when it comes out. Darksiders 2 port being one of them, and a new version of Arkham City, with apparently has some extra stuff in it and has the Wii U controls and stuff. It looks cool. I don't know if I'd be ready to buy it or not, because I'm gonna get my new graphics card in soon, so I'm debating whether I should pay the $50 for to get it on Wii U, or pay about $30 to get it on Steam. But I might just buy it on Wii U just because I'm gonna need some Wii U games, and it looks interesting. And at the end they had Nintendo Land. It looked kind of retarded, but meh, what can you do? And they had some 3DS titles, and I don't have a 3DS. I don't really plan to buy one anytime soon, because honestly, the only thing on 3DS that actually interests me, I swear to God, are ports of games that I already have, or Mario Kart 7, because I fucking love Mario Kart. It's addicting, and it's awesome. But, like, there weren't really any big-ass, top-notch, oh my god, titles that were announced, besides Pikmin 3, of course, but we already knew that was going to be announced. But, and also, my take on what they've shown of Pikmin 3, like, the thing where Olimar isn't a playable character in it, but the thing with the 4 people, some people will probably argue that might ruin the game, because it might, but at the same time, I do like how they're going more deeper into this style of gameplay. Like, I like how they're going deeper into how you play the game and making it far more strategic than it already is. So, and I like strategic games. Strategic games are really fun. Like, StarCraft 64, that's one. Anyway, yeah, and Nintendo's conference was very interesting, and I did like it a lot. And I liked how they brought in some Ubisoft guys into there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nintendo's conference kicked ass, and I do like the fact they're coming out with 2 new Super Mario Brothers games. Mario hasn't ever really been my favorite game series, and probably won't ever be, but it's a fun series, and I do like the 2D games a lot. World is my favorite, 3's next to that, but the new Super Mario Brothers games have been good for the past few years, and it's cool that 2 of them are coming out, and one of them is going to be on the Wii U, so yeah. Leave your comments below on what you thought of Nintendo's conference. Rate, comment, subscribe, and beat your meat to my wonderful face.